Hi guys, and welcome to the Technical Officials race briefing for competitors of the Lakesman Triathlon, which is coming up very shortly. So without further ado, welcome. What's my role? What's the role of the guys in grey? The role of the guys in grey, also known as referees, technical officials, them, or whatever you want to call us, is to promote the enjoyment of the sport and to uphold the rules where safety and fairness may be compromised. Technical officials should adopt a common sense attitude in all decisions, proactively interact with you, the competitors, to prevent penalties being issued. That's the important point. This point here, penalties being issued. I don't want to put you on my naughty list, but if I do, it's because of something that you guys have done. So bottom line is, please be safe, be fair, do what you need to do, but be nice about it. Okay. And so without further ado, what I want to do is go on to the next slide and just refresh some of the rules. Now, as you know, this is my particular bugbear, littering. Please don't litter. Use what is provided for you, i.e. littering zones. If you've got a gel and you've eaten it, imbibed it, and it's all sticky and everything else, don't throw it down the street or in a nice lovely area. Please just put it down your top. This is your one and only warning. If you're seeing littering on the course, I'll send you back to pick up the litter. If you think you're safe out on the roads, don't be, because we've got motorcycle officials that will think nothing more than letting you go a mile and then sending you back. If you don't go back and pick it up, then unfortunately it's a disqualification. Simple as, don't litter, be nice to the environment. Racing conduct, treat everybody as you would like to be treated yourself. If you come across an incident where you need to stop because a fellow competitor has had an accident or something, please render assistance and wait with them until such time as medics arrive or a motor arrives on scene. If you are the Good Samaritan, come and tell me how long you've spent with them, and I'll do something with regard to adding that time back on. It's as simple as that. If you see something, stop, be nice, do everything you can, but treat everybody with respect. And those marshals and volunteers that are out there at aid stations, give them a wave, say thank you, because at the end of the day, they're giving up their day so that you can have a good time at the race. Illegal equipment. Now, okay, illegal equipment. Headphones, don't wear them. They're great for distracting you and playing your favorite tune so you can bop along on the run or on the bike, but simply put, they distract you. If anything distracts you, then you're not paying full attention to the race, and therefore you're a liability to yourself and those around you. So please, I would ask you, if you need music, think of Agadoo. It's a great song and it'll get you around the course. Ask some of the other competitors what's their favorite song, whatever it is, get it tuned, sing to yourself, sing out loud, I don't care, but don't use anything that may distract you or others. Now, one of the other things that I need to just bring to your attention, and this is one of those rules which you are aware of, but not necessarily that the reasoning behind them. Rule 7.1R, I believe it is, states that you can bring a mobile phone into transition, but you're not allowed to use it. At a recent event over the weekend at Leeds, we had to disqualify one competitor for using his mobile phone because he thought it was a silly rule and it shouldn't apply to him. The reason why we say do not use your phone in transition is that if you're concentrating on that phone in front of you or on a phone call or you're texting or you're taking photographs, you're not paying attention to the environment around you. And in transitions, whether you're just setting up or you're leaving and you've got a phone in your hand, you're looking at the screen, you're not aware of what's going on around you. It's going back to that thing around distraction. Please, yes, bring it in if you really need to, but if not, just leave it outside, leave the temptation outside. Once you get out of transition, then you can use your telephone. But that doesn't mean say you can use it on the bike or the run. What I'm saying is Don't stand there like a teenager with your face buried in a telephone. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to your fellow competitors, please. Helmets. Helmets are there for your safety, and the rule is very simple and straightforward, and everybody should know it. We'll be doing full helmet checks on the way into the transition area. They should be clipped up, and basically if you can put 2 fingers underneath the strap, that's tight enough. If you can move the chin strap from underneath your chin to the front of your face, you'll look like a grenadier guard, and that very nice helmet that has gone through rigorous safety testing will not protect your head if you come into contact with the ground at speed. So helmet on, clipped before you touch the bike and take it off racking, and it stays on your head and clipped until that bike is back firmly on the racking. Then you can take it off. Take it off before you go on the run for 2 reasons. One, it doesn't look very good if you're running around the run course with your helmet on, and it's also illegal. So helmets clipped on, 2 fingers underneath the chin strap, that's tight enough. Any looser than that, it's not going to save your head. Helmet on before you touch the bike, go out for the bike ride, come back, rack your bike, take your helmet off. Race numbers on the back for the bike, on the front for the run. So simple as, don't go out without a race number because we'll stop you, we'll send you back for it. Top tip here is, if you're new to this, spend a $5 on eBay or your favorite supplier of choice, Amazon, whatever, get yourself a race belt. That way you can fix one number, it will swizzle round for the back, swizzle round for the front. You're perfectly legal, and also you can get those that will hold some gels in there as well. Okay, now know the course. We will have marshals out on the course. It will be signposted, but please take the time to read the book that's been sent out by Phil and Marie that explains what the course is, because it's your responsibility to know the course. I'm going to repeat that. It is your responsibility to know the course. It is not that the marshals don't know the course. Some may be unfamiliar with the course, and if you ask for directions and they give you the wrong direction, it is not their fault. It is your fault. So take the time to understand the course, look out for signage. The signage will be very, very clear. Marshals are there for safety of the event. They're not there to point you in the right direction. Okay, that bit there. And if they do point you in the wrong direction, don't come complaining to me, because the first thing I'll turn around to you and say, did you watch the video? Did you read the event briefing notes? And if you turn around and say, no, I didn't, then I have no sympathy. Do a bit of homework, know the course. There's plenty of stuff on the Facebook page, so please just know where you're going. Transition, only bring into transition what you absolutely need. Event bags will be provided, and I like a nice, neat transition area. If it's messy, I'll have a word with you. If you want to put a beach towel down that's 4 foot wide, 6 foot long, and is bright yellow, I will consider that to be marking, and I'll do something about it. So look, you know what the rules are. Just bring what you need in, keep it safe, keep it tidy. Nothing should protrude or stick out. Let's use the word stick out further than the front of your wheel. The reason for that is, if you put stuff that's in the racing line and a fellow competitor's running up and down, they could quite easily kick one shoe one side of transition and the other shoe the other side. That's why we ask you to keep it behind the front leading edge of your wheel. That way your equipment's going to be safe. Okay. Drafting. I'm going to come on to drafting, but basically drafting's cheating. Keep a distance behind the competitor. Now it's 12 meters in the race that you're going to be doing, and I'll come on to the rules and what is blocking and so on and so forth. So, right, let's talk about drafting. Now, what you can see here is a picture of what is known as the drafting zone. We're doing long distance, whether you're doing the half or the full. you have got to keep 12 meters from the front of the bike in front of you to the front wheel of your bike here. Okay, and the width of the carriageway. Do not cross the median white line at all. You must obey the rules of the highway code. So bottom line is 12 meters and the width of the carriageway, that is the drafting zone. So this guy in green is a good guy because he's got 12 meters from his front leading edge of his wheel here to the front leading edge of that wheel there. We all know what 2 meters is with the social distancing, so just basically times that by 6 and you've got 12 meters. Why is it that we're keen on drafting? It's simply put that this guy here is pedaling away quite nicely. If you get closer to him, i.e. within this draft zone here of 12 meters, what's going to happen is quite simply he's doing the work, you're sheltering from his wind, you're doing less effort, therefore you're a cheat. He's not going to be happy at all because he's doing all the work and you're benefiting from it. If you go into the draft zone, you have 20 seconds to go past the lead bike here. So in this picture, green, good guy, red, bad guy, blue, pissed off guy because this guy here is benefiting from the work that he's doing. If this guy here in yellow is sitting here and making no effort, A, he's in the draft zone, and B, he's blocking the green guy from overtaking. Now, in the middle and long distance race, which you guys are doing, you have 25 seconds to get from here to here. Once you draw level with the guy in blue, his job is to drop back out of the drafting zone, which should occur naturally because this guy here in green is faster. If the guy here in green is at this point and you're being overtaken, it is not an excuse to suddenly gird your loins and think, right, I'll get the bugger, he's not overtaking me. No, you must drop back, full stop, gird your loins and give it a go. Do not draft behind vehicles. We've got motos out on the course, motorcycle referees. Don't draft on them because that's an easy win for them. 35 meters from a car, simple. Now, penalties. If you're cheating, bottom line is the first offence, you'll get a 5-minute penalty. Second offence, you'll get another 5-minute penalty. If you're doing it again and the scene again, and the chances are you will be, you'll get a disqualification. Now, that is not me disqualifying you, that is you disqualifying yourself and making me do paperwork. I do paperwork for a day job. I don't want to have to do paperwork because you have cheated. All right? It's not worth it. You've done the effort. You've done all the hard work to get onto the start line. Do not, please do not think that it is an excuse. Well, nobody will see me. It doesn't matter. A, you're not being fair to the guy that you're drafting off. B, you will be seen. And C, you will ruin your own weekend. And it'll be all for naught. So if I can be any clearer, let me know. But bottom line is, don't cheat, please. Oh, and by the way, the motos don't have to show you a card, don't have to shout at you in any way, shape or form because their safety, they're controlling a motorcycle, they need to be safe around you. So don't assume just because the motorcycle has gone past you that he's not going to penalise you if you're in the draft zone and you've been loitering. These guys are very good at spotting this, and also if they do penalise you, you can't appeal against it, full stop. So don't do it. It's your race. You've done the training. Race clean, race hard. Now, if you need any further information about this, then please, by all means, give me a shout at jamiegordon@triathlonengland.org. See me at the event, WhatsApp me, and drop me a Facebook message. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks' time. Until then, enjoy yourselves and be safe.